What's up, guys? Welcome back to another weekly rotations video where I'm going to tell you which fragrances I wore this week. Leave down in the comments down below which fragrances you wore this past week. I love seeing them. Makes me kind of make a list of what fragrances to try out. Ganymede for sure is on that list. Ganymede and Bois Imperial, they're on the try list. I'm not sure if I'm going to get full bottles or samples yet, but that's just frequent weekly rotations that I see in the comments down below. But for Sunday, I wore L'Immensité. It was just a L'Immensité kind of day. Not too sure why I went with L'Immensité. I kind of just feel like I haven't worn it in a while, so I just went ahead and reached for it. Yeah, I enjoyed the wearing. It was a work day. Didn't really, well, I don't think I got any compliments, but it doesn't really matter either way. Enjoyed the wearing for L'Immensité to work on Sunday. Definitely a great fragrance. Out of the Tigar, I haven't tried Vibrato. Tigar, Ingenious Ginger, even 1819, Burlington 1819 by Roja. This is my favorite one out of all of them. Yes, I have tried Tigar and I've had a sample of Tigar before. Then for Monday, this was a high compliment day, which not really surprising, but I haven't gotten as many compliments. Well, I got a lot of compliments compared to previous times with this fragrance, and it's going to be Silver Mountain Water by Creed. Sometimes I do get compliments with this fragrance, but the amount of compliments I got on Monday, I think it was like 4 to 5 compliments just with this fragrance. So you guys know I wear this or more like Mephisto. I wear Mephisto a lot. I still prefer Silver Mountain Water, but I will make a video of the 3, Mephisto, Gentle Uomo, and Silver Mountain Water, and talk about which one's my favorite. Even though I just said this one was my favorite, I'll talk about the different nuances in between. That'll probably be a video that I'm going to record later. But yeah, Silver Mountain Water, highly complimented day with Silver Mountain Water, which was a little surprising. Just because every time I wear it, I get some compliments, but not every wearing. But the amount of compliments I did get on Monday was kind of more than normal. Then, let me go ahead and put this. Start putting them back on the shelf while I make the video, right? Then on Tuesday, went with the Sneaky Performer of Royal Water by Creed. So Royal Water is a slept-on fragrance by Creed. It's very gentlemanly, juniper that's very smooth, not the bitter juniper berry, kind of like in Gentle Floaty Silver that comes out a little bit bitter to me. This is really smooth, smooth, musky, watery in a way. Really nice fragrance, and it lasts a long time as well, which I know it's a Creed fragrance. You're not going to believe me just because I said it lasts long, but trust me, it does last long. This is probably one of the better performing Creed fragrances I do have. I do have a lot of Creed fragrances, so that should say a lot. And a lot of them are pretty good projectors, or they're good with longevity, at least on my skin. I don't really have a performance issue with Creed, but Royal Water for sure is one of the longer lasting from Creed. Not too talked about, but it's a really nice scent overall. And then on Wednesday, I did take the day off, and I went with another full wearing of Mephisto Gentle Uomo. I'm just not getting into it, if I'm being honest. I wore it Wednesday. I don't know. It's not the worst fragrance, but having Silver Mountain Water and Mephisto, this gets pushed back a little bit more. But yeah, Mephisto Gentle Uomo, really hyped up. Maybe it's just that I'm not the biggest fan of Violet. I'm a fan of Violet Leaf, how it's done in Aqua de Joe. But I think the Violet in this fragrance is just a little too much for me. But yeah, I really like the aspects of the Mephisto, because the original Mephisto does come through with this. But when it goes where it's like the Violet, that's just kind of gets me out of it, I'm not gonna lie to you. So it's hyped. Yes, it's pretty hyped, very common in the fragrance community for this fragrance to be better than the original, but in my opinion, I don't think so, honestly. Still smells pretty good off the atomizer though. Just because it smells more like Mephisto. Then Thursday, yeah, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. Thursday went with Imagination, so this was a 2 Louis Vuitton Fragrance Week, Lament Day and Imagination. Really nice, didn't really go any crazy with the sprays just because of how much it projects. This was Thursday, so family came in. That's why I'm actually recording in the closet. It's just because I have family here that is in the other room where I normally record. So, yeah, Imagination. Love the wearing. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I talk about it too much in my videos, I guess. But yeah, love this fragrance. The one fragrance that I always have to have for the. It's probably going to be a fragrance I'm going to have to own for the rest of my life. If I hear some kind of discontinuation of it, I might have to pick up another 200 ml bottle just in case. Then on Friday, special occasion, and I just dropped the bottle. I would have cried if it would have broken on the carpet. I went with Viking. As you guys know, I love Viking. Friday was a special occasion, so I decided to wear it. It was a graduation that I went to, and I wore, nice. It was a button-up shirt, white button-up shirt, blue slacks, some nice pair of shoes, right? Not, nice pair of whatever shoes, what they're called. But yeah, Creed Viking is what I wore that day. Love this fragrance. I felt like I was killing it, especially with that attire on. I felt like that guy, But yeah, really nice fragrance. My favorite Creed fragrance, Creed Viking. And then ended off the week with the scent of the day today, Mephisto Gentle Uomo again. And this might be the last time I wear it. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and record the video now of the Creed of Silver Mountain Water versus Mephisto Gentle Uomo. So that's probably gonna be the video that's gonna be posted on Monday. So keep your eyes out for that. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have tried all three, but yeah, definitely let me know in the comments down below what you guys wore this week. Definitely interested in seeing what you guys wear. And I will see you guys on the next video. Have a good one, guys.